This is a Q&A video, right? Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me again with another interesting video. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like after this. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's get into it. So as you can see down below, this is a Q&A video answering you guys' questions based on what you asked me a few days ago on Instagram. I put up a question tag asking you guys like questions you need me to answer, advice questions and the like, and I have them here on my laptop. Yeah. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so as I promised on my Instagram, I'll try my best to answer each and every question that you guys asked me. Hopefully I'll give you guys like good answers because I'm not normal, so maybe some of the answers are not going to okay, let me just start answering the questions. So I'm going to start from like the very first one to like the last one. Hopefully I don't make this video like too long, so we'll see how we go like with time. So yeah, so the first question I got was, is it always a bad idea to go back to your ex, especially if they're toxic? Personally, I don't think it's always a bad idea because I for one believe in second chances. The only thing I would say is if you guys broke up peacefully, if you guys decided because of uncontrollable reasons to like break up, or if you guys just felt like you're not meant for each other and decided to break up, like no cheating, no what, you just decided to part ways and you feel like you can, you know, try again and see maybe future with this person, like why not, you can go back. But if that person was toxic, sis, why would you go back to a toxic ex? Like why? Like it's like giving him another bullet to shoot in you, like you want to die again. Like no, if that person was toxic, leave them alone. You will cry, you will shed its life, you will move on with life. But like if there was no underlying issue other than the usual squabbles, I mean, like it's okay to go back and see it and go second time. But if they were toxic, don't go back. Don't go back, my dear, you cry. The next question I got was, what are you studying? So I'm doing ACCA. It's an accounting course. So the acronym ACCA stands for Association of Certified Chartered Accountants. Yeah, it's an accounting course. I love math and the like, so yeah, and accounting. Yeah. The next question I got was, where do you shop from? So I've been asked this question a lot, like where'd you get your clothes, where'd you get your what? Guys, I go to town, I go to the mall, that's where I buy my clothes from. I wasn't trying to be fancy, no, what? Like, okay, most of the time, even back home in Kitwe, I get my clothes from like Foschini, Mr. Price, or if I want like a good pair of jeans, yeah, jeans especially, I get them from like Foschini and stuff. When I'm in Lusaka, I usually go to the Fix because the Fix is like my #1 shopping spot when I'm in Lusaka. But then like things like cute dresses, cute outfits, I would try these online stores, but then ever since this one time, I don't like this whole DM for price thing, yeah? So like ever since there was this one time, I encountered this. So I'm not going to say which store it was because I don't want to put any Instagram story problems. But there was this one time, like I texted like, do you have this available and whatever, and they're like, no, it depends on they just gave me like a foolish reason. This whole thing about DM for price taking long to respond. I'm personally a very impatient person when it comes to clothes, and I like buying my clothes and like seeing what I've bought and like wearing what I've bought. So most of the time I would usually just go to the Fix or usually I don't even like, I just go to the mall sometimes and be like, oh, this is cute, I go and check it out, you know. But like this shirt I'm wearing, you're probably wondering, especially a men's shirt. I got from the men's section in Markham. Yeah, I have a lot of male clothes that I like mix and match with, like I play with them and like make them like cute tops. It's actually a t-shirt, a shirt like with a collar. But yeah, so that's about where I shop from. My shoes, my heels usually mud. Okay, wherever I just see, I don't think this shoe is nice, I go buy. There's no really like, I don't have a specific place for shopping. As long as I like the outfit or as long as I like the item, I will buy. And yeah. How can you give advice to a person that feels bad about themselves? Okay, so how do you give advice to someone who feels bad about themselves? There's no advice you can give someone who feels bad about themselves. There's no amount of advice you can give to somebody if that person feels like crap on their own. Now, I'm not trying to say like it's not good to help, but you know, when it comes to things like self-development and self-growth, those things start from you. So no matter what people say, you as a person, no matter how much you tell somebody, no, get up in the morning, go bath, go to class and whatever, if that person doesn't feel motivated on their own, they will not go anywhere. So if a person feels bad about themselves, no matter how much you talk, that person will never, as long as that person can get out of that shell on their own, there's no amount of work or words that you can tell that person that's going to make them come out of that shell. Trust me, because at the end of the day, the only person that can make you do what you have to do is yourself, no matter what you do. So giving advice is okay, but it shouldn't be a situation where you talk to this person doesn't want to change, and then you feel like feel like crap for it. No, like if that person doesn't feel good about themselves, then there's not really much you can do until they learn to feel good about themselves, until they learn to love themselves. That's the only way your advice is going to start working for them. I don't know, maybe I sound a bit toxic, but like it's true, because you know, at the end of the day, even the Bible says, like, you know, you have to work on yourself for somebody to be able to work on you. Because if you can't do the work your own, if you can't do the work on your own, trust me, there's no person that's going to do that work for you. So yeah, if a person feels bad about themselves, I mean, like, encourage them and show them love and make them feel appreciated. But at the end of the day, if they don't choose to come out of that nutshell, sis, your advice is not going to go anywhere. That's it. The next one is what's your skincare routine? Guys, I don't have no, like, I'm not even joking, I don't have a skincare routine. My skin it's a living creature of its own. Like, I'll tell you what I use though. Hold on, let me go what I use. Okay, yeah, I'm back. I would get my what I use. Yeah, so I use this, guys. I don't know if you can see, it's like Butone. I've been using this for the longest time, I think since I was in like grade 9. Out of all the lotions and creams I've tried, it's the only cream that has managed to work for my face. I'll put it in the description box down below, where you can find it and stuff. No, not an online store, not www. It's in town. You find this in town, 12 kwacha, in the shops where they sell hair and things for on the face. This is the only thing I use together with the soap, the Butone soap and the Butone cream. That's what has worked for my face. I do get acne a lot, I won't even lie, I do get acne. Usually when I have a breakout, I just stick to this because I've tried Himalaya herbals, I've tried Dove, I've tried I've tried everything. I've tried turmeric, I've tried honey, I've tried all that. For me, I think skincare routine is just Butone soap, water, and this. That's all. That's like it. I don't really have a routine, but even at night time, oils, tea tree. My face refused. Guys, I got acne. For trying these things for Amazon research. Yeah. So that's that. The next question I got was, how do you strengthen trust in a relationship? How do you strengthen trust in your relationship? My relationship or generally? Okay, I'll speak generally. How to strengthen trust? To be able to trust the person, guys, I feel like you have to communicate. Because, you know, at the end of the day, a relationship is a two-way thing, yeah? So you have to be able to communicate both to and from the person. You have to be able to both speak and listen. And I feel like building trust is something that doesn't just happen there and then. It's a gradual process. It happens like over time. And I feel like for you to build trust, both of you have to be honest with each other. You know, don't lie, don't come up with fake stories. If needed, if necessary, tell that person what you're doing when you're doing it. You know, when you go out, say, okay, I'm going out with my friends. I know it sounds like, oh my god, it's a lot of work telling this person what I'm doing, but it's always important to let your significant other know what you're doing and when you're doing it. Because I mean, you're in a relationship. I'm not saying you're owned, because the relationship isn't an ownership, no, it's a partnership, right? But at least give that person, you know, tell that person what you're doing when you're doing it. Like, if you go out, say, okay, I'm going out with my friends, I'll be back in a bit. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be like, you know, yeah, you know what I mean. But to build trust, you have to be able to communicate. Tell that person what you're doing when you're doing it. Don't act shady. Don't do shady things, and be honest. I think lying for me is like disgusting, you know, even in friendships, even building trust in friendships. Like, don't lie. I don't understand why you need to lie about something, because I mean, none of us are perfect and all of us have lied before, but try your best to always be truthful and honest with each other. I think that's where I'm going to start building the trust from. Once you bring lies into the relationship, that's it. It becomes toxic. I know it sounds crazy, but it becomes toxic. So to build trust, you have to be honest. Don't lie, communicate. I think these are the 3 essential things that you need to make your relationship work. So yeah. Next question. How do I keep my relationship going strong, especially when there are haters? This question. Guys, let me tell you, people are always gonna hate. People are always going to hate. Trust me, there's no one. You can, guys, you can just be breathing, but someone does it with you. Like, you know, people will never stop talking. They'll always find something to talk about. So you have to realize that your relationship isn't between or among you, your partner, and everybody else. It's just the 2 of you. Relationship is 2 people, boy, girl. Okay, it's 2 people. So don't mind what people say. Okay, people are always going to talk trash. I mean, people always talk. Trust me, people always talk. When it's going well, they'll talk. When it's going bad, they'll talk. But like, you have to decide, like, okay, everything that happens in the relationship, one should stay between you and your partner. Don't involve third parties. Once you start bringing in third parties in a relationship, it ceases to be a relationship. It becomes a community relationship, and that's like bad. Because once you let people into your relationship issues, it is to be yours, and toxicity from outside can make you make decisions that you're going to regret, guys. Like, it's bad. So you have to be able to, you know, accept the fact that people are always going to talk, and just stick with your partner. Like, as long as you and your partner tell, like, okay, you know, people are going to talk. People are going to talk no matter what you do. You can be sleeping, they'll talk. You can be running, they'll talk. Walking, they'll talk. People always talk. So you have to be able to say, okay, fine, this is our relationship, this is my relationship. I don't care what people are going to say. Post your partner, you know, make yourself so happy. Like, I mean, if that person is making you happy, I think I'll give a shout out to my friend Tikome. She talked about this on her Instagram story. She said, if that person is making you happy, post it. Okay, if that person is making you smile, post it. This thing about no, a relationship should be private, that's no problem. Guys, I have seen private relationships crash because of stupid reasons, and I have also seen public relationships crash because of the same thing. There's no criteria to what's going to make your relationship work. Okay, there's nothing for like, no, it should be private, no, it should be public. So it's like, takwava, my guy, it's only going to work if the 2 of you want it to work. Private or public, that's how it is. You can be famous and whatever, or you can not even be known by few people. But if you two in the relationship don't make it work, it's not going to work out. So you have to be able to, you and your partner have to both want it to work, and just don't care what people are going to say, because no matter what, people always talk. So haters are always going to hate. They'll always be there. They're always there. Just don't care, mind your business. I talked about this in my previous video, not be confident. Just do you, you know. So yeah, so the next question, how do I keep my skin smooth? is this but yeah, I'll give you guys a little secret. I wear foundation, like, to hide my like dark spots. I have a lot of dark spots like on my face, but like right now I'm wearing foundation. So I like wear very, very light foundation on my face, just to like, you know, hide the creases. Not really creases, but you know what I mean. But other than wearing a bit of foundation, I'm not like a person who does like heavy makeup, so no. But keeping my natural skin smooth, it's this. It looks smooth because of the foundation, but it's this. It's just this. Yeah, and then my soap and cold water. Advice on going to Mpelembe. It's a nice school, honestly. Like, Mpelembe is a good school, I won't lie. I'm not going to bash or anything. I mean, all schools are different. There's no school that I can say is like the best school in Zambia or in the world. There's no school that I can say is the worst. It's entirely up to you, because I have seen people that have gone to like low class schools that have made it in life, and I've seen people that have gone to high class schools that haven't made it in life. So advice on going to specifically Mpelembe, if you want to go, like it's a nice school, it's a good school. Even see my name somewhere on the board for 2019. Yeah, and I really don't have much to say on this one. If you want to go, go. Bullying is everywhere. My favorite series, I don't have a favorite series per se, but currently, not really currently, but like a week ago, I finished watching You. One for Joe Goldberg, that guy was like Mister. Yeah, but favorite series, I don't have one. I don't believe in favorite music, favorite artist, favorite song. I don't have a favorite anything. For me, it's as long as I like it, because the word favorite is a little bit too diverse for me. So, I mean, I watch cartoons, I watch old movies. It's fun. Yeah. Skincare routine, guys. Yeah. What would you tell your 14-year-old self? Personally, I would tell 14-year-old Monzela that you're going to make it, because where was I when I was 14? I'm young. When I was 14, I was in grade. I was in grade 10. I'll tell her that you will make it and that things will be alright. That's what I can tell my 14-year-old self, because yeah. Yeah, I would just tell her that things, you will make it. I think self-encouragement is important, you know? That's what I would tell her. I wish I could beat my 14-year-old self. Naive chap. Where do I live? I live in Kitwe. Yeah, I know people have been asking me like, no, but you work in Ndola, Shani. I live in Kitwe, but I work in Ndola at my dad's company. Then that's during my like mid-semester breaks. Then I go to school in Osaka. So, yeah. What do you think can be a good present for Valentine's Day for a guy? Ooh, guys, Valentine's. I mean, each girl may like love. Okay. A good Valentine's Day gift for a guy, I would say buy them what they want. You know, this, okay, I don't know, guys are complicated. Yes, guys are very complicated, and I mean, they have different interests. Not every guy will want you to buy them like chocolates and like sweets, because some guys don't even like chocolate. Some guys don't even like sweets. I know. But yeah, so I would say just buy them what they're into, like buy them what they like. If they like, you know, soccer, buy them a soccer jersey, or you know, I mean, I think for me, when it comes to generally even just like presents, I ask, what do you want me to buy for you? Because I don't like being disappointed. Like when people buy me something that I even said I'm not going to wear this. Like even my parents, like they even, like my mom stopped buying my clothes like when I was in grade 9, because I used to complain. Like she'd buy me clothes and then I'd be like, I don't like today. She's just like, you know what, I'll just give me the money to go buy it. So what I'm trying to say is like, just buy the person what they want, like what they like. Don't go and ask, what do you want? But I mean, if you're buying this guy a Valentine's Day gift, it means you guys have been well acquainted, so you should know their interests and their likes. So yeah. Let's see. Next question. If you could change anything about your high school experience, what would it be and why? Nothing. Because my high school experience is really who I am today. So everything I went through at Mpelembe, everything, and I mean everything from trenches, from like my previous story time, everything that I went through in that school has put me where I am today. So I wouldn't change anything, to be honest with you. I'm happy with everything God made me go through, because it's really made me like a strong person, especially like the bad things. Even the bad things I didn't talk about. There was some nasty stuff I actually went through at that school that I just, too sensitive. I don't want to expose myself over here. But yeah, I wouldn't change anything, to be honest. Preferable skincare for natural skin glow. Okay, I mean, skin is different. So there's nothing that I can say that will work for everybody. I mean, I know some people that just use Vaseline on their face and their skin shines like a diamond. You know what I mean? Like, there's no specific like skincare routine that works for everybody. So what I would say is get to know your skin. Me, I've learned my skin only once this Everything it has refused. It refused honey, it refused tomato, it refused cucumber. Okay, but I used to experiment. Like I used to experiment on my face because I had like really terrible acne last year. So natural glow, honestly, just find out what works for your skin and stick to that. Sometimes people, the one thing people forget to say, these people that post about skincare routines, one thing they forget to say is that it's not going to work for everybody. It's like hair care. If you have hair, you have hair. Not all hair care routines are going to work for everybody. That's a fact. Like, we're all different. We're not made of the same DNA and stuff. So for me, what works is this Butone item. But for you, it might be sunflower oil or honey or toothpaste. So just find what works for your skin. Try everything if you need to, and eventually, like with experimenting is good because you get to know what your skin rejects and what it likes. It's a heartbreaking process, especially if you find something that, like this one time, guys, I tried Gentle Magic. My skin broke out, but I have a friend who uses it and her skin is like clear. So just use what works for you. The next question: what's your take on homosexuality, the way people are normalizing it and all? So personally, I'm not going to bash anybody who is like bisexual, who is like part of the LGBTQ community. I'm not going to bash anybody, but this is solely my opinion. I don't support that, okay? Firstly, because one, I'm an extremely religious person, and I know people say that you judge because no sin is bigger than the other, and we all sin differently and whatever, but like the main reason why I don't support it is because God made us male and female to interact with male and female, not female, male, no. So that's the main reason why I don't support the LGBTQ item. But I'm not going to judge anybody who's part of that community because we're all different, and I guess we all have our own opinions and we all want to live our lives differently, but I just don't support it. I think it's wrong religiously. I just think it's wrong. I don't want to talk too much on this. But yeah, so homosexuality, it's there. It looks like it's come to stay. So yeah, let me not get into too much detail. I don't want to get in trouble. How do you feel about the same-sex relationship? Same thing I said. I don't support it. Be it male, female, I don't support it. That's just my take on that. I don't support it. I think it's wrong, in my opinion. I think it's wrong. I don't like how it's been normalized. I don't like that, but who am I to say anything? I'm not good. So yeah. Female hygiene tips. Thank you in advance. Okay, female hygiene tips. I think I'll do a little girl chit chat or get ready with me, something like that. I think later on to broaden on this. But generally, I can say, ladies, please pay attention to the way you smell. I think that your scent surpasses your looks. You can be looking good, yeah, you can make up top tier, but if you have a scent, and really it's because of down there and in your armpits, just make sure the usual shave and clean, wash your areas, shower twice, bath twice if you need to. Yeah, but also what I'll say is, don't feel bad if you don't smell good 24/7. It's not always going to be smelling good, down there especially. That's completely normal. All of us are human. But yeah, so really just keep your areas clean and your armpits and the and yeah, I'll do a little video on this later on just to broaden on this. But yeah, use your antiperspirant, deodorant. Who's there? Hold on. There was an interruption at the door. Someone came asking about me. But yeah, so about female hygiene, just use your antiperspirant, shave every now and then, make sure you're clean on your period. I think I'll just do a whole separate video about feminine hygiene do's and don'ts. I think that would be the easiest way to tackle this. But yeah, the last question that I got was, how tall am I? Is this the last question? Yeah, it should be. I don't know. I don't know how to am. I'm not short, but I'm not tall either. So I'm there. I've never even bothered to check my head. I won't even lie. So yeah, so that's about it. Those are the questions I got from you guys. I hope I managed to answer everything, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little Q&A video slash get to know me. I hope this is not a get to know me video, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think for next week's video I should do something in line with some of the topics I've gotten, like from this I've gotten like ideas. So yeah, this is basically just my opinions on the questions you guys asked me and the like, and yeah, so hope to see you guys again next week. Please leave a like after this video, comment down below anything you want me to talk about, anything that you want me to say, and whatever. And I'll be giving I'll be giving shout outs on my channel when I hit 500 subscribers, because I'm about 500. Guys, I'm so excited. Oh my god, I started this channel now. But thanks for the support and love that I'm getting from you guys. I think I'll be doing like weekly shout outs. I don't know how I'll be doing that yet, but I'll start soon, just to, you know. Yeah. So yeah, see you guys in next week's video. Like, subscribe, share. Yeah, bye. It's Q&A time.
It's OVA the creator.